I've been around training camps. I've been to, 4 camps so far this offseason.
Where at?
I started on a training camp tour, and I this is, I don't even want to, I guess I'm going to start off with this already. This whole notion that, remember how training camp was heat? It was toughness. Yeah. It was barely go get water. We're going to grind and be tough.
Oh, man, we used to drink out of the hose.
You remember that? That was a thing.
Oh, it was brutal.
Training camp was where, you separate the men from the boys.
Yep.
That was training camp.
Yep.
And then I looked at the NFL now, and I said, you know what? Training camp is a breeze. It ain't what it used to be.
Everybody's soft?
Oh, my God. I'm not get off my lawn guy. I went through these NFL training camps. I went through both of them. I've been through the 2-a-days and straight pads for 6 consecutive days. And then I was in the post-2011 CBA lockout, where we changed the rules to where there weren't back-to-back 2-a-days anymore. Yeah. I say that because it was all about this toughness, this old school mentality of the NFL. And then I realized you start to see, especially here in California, I noted before training camp, everybody, wow, there's a lot more people here training in California than it was in years past. So it was a little bit easier for my training camp tour, by the way.
Like, why were the Saints here?
I went to University of California at Irvine because the New Orleans Saints were here. Was down over in Los Angeles at Loyola Marymount. It's where the Los Angeles Rams had their training camp.
Okay.
There's a nice little spot right down the street from here, not too far from the luxurious Rich Eisen Studios, called The Bolt.
The Bolt.
The Bolt, where the Chargers are.
The Bolt looks like the truth.
Yeah. Not too far away in Oxnard, California. A tradition unlike any other. Yeah. Dallas Cowboys training camp. Then all of a sudden, there was a team from Las Vegas that said, you know what? We don't want to do training camp in Las Vegas, in Nevada, in the heat.
Oh, man.
Let's go to Costa Mesa, California. So I was at Raiders training camp. Been to all of these camps, and it just dawned on me. Like, NFL training camp is not about toughness anymore. It's not about the heat and getting exposed to it. I looked at something the other day. The Detroit Lions will play 14 of their 17 games indoors.
Yep.
I'll repeat that. Mm-hmm. They play 14 of their 17 games indoors. What is the purpose of going out beating yourself up in the heat in training camp for, knowing I'm going to play 14 of my 17 games in a nice, cool, calm environment outside of the Green Bay game, which I believe Brock Del Tufo, TJ, help me out. When is that Green Bay game for Detroit? I don't even know. That's their one road game. Is that week 9?
Week 9.
Oh,
November 3rd.
Look at that. November 3rd.
Might be a little chilly then.
Chilly? What? You grab a coat in Green Bay? Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Look, Chicago at the end of the year, week 16, that may be one, but let's be honest, 14 of the 17. Come on, look at that. All indoors.
But Kirk, let me ask you.
Let's just be real.
Let me interject real quick. But
Go ahead.
Wouldn't you think that would be better to go out there and test yourself in that heat, even though you don't? Because if you can survive that heat, then you can survive
indoors.
Anything.
Indoors.
Like, I don't know.
You can survive that heat. I can survive. I like to be in my air-conditioned home sometimes.
Yeah,
that's not a humble brag.
Wouldn't that be
like
like
that's you love watching sports on your couch?
Oh, it's great.
Air conditioning blowing right there. Or would you rather go outside in the backyard with the heat blaring down, talking about this is a tough way to watch football?
I don't know. The old school football mentality seems like that would be a soft way to do it. Am I wrong about that?
I'm just saying, like, being at these training camps, TJ, I understand your point, but I'm telling you this. It was different because I'm like, the New Orleans Saints said, and look, they love New Orleans. So trust me, they that's their play, love it. But it was a nice change up to come here and get work done and not have to worry about the heat, not have to worry about putting our guys through such strenuous work.
And have you been to New Orleans in August?
Yes, it's muggy.
It is not fun.
And look, no offense to they love their city where they play it. And remember, They play what? Indoors. Their home games are in the Superdome. So it's like, yeah, we go out and we're in training camp mode, but a lot of times it puts too much on the players. Same thing. I talked to the Raiders players. First thing I asked them, how's training camp? Man, this beats being in Vegas. I'm like, you're not talking about the quarterback battle or the upcoming season? No, we're happy that we're here in Los Angeles, Costa Mesa, Orange County. So I just had to start off with that. Just want to get that off my chest a little bit. That the NFL, it's not necessarily going soft, but let's be honest. It's going into a direction that I feel like more geared toward what the season is going to be about. Why am I going to put my team through this? I want them healthy. I want them ready to roll. And if I'm playing indoors, I don't have to worry about these factors of playing in the sun. So I had to put that out there for a little bit.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.